been out there.
Yeah. Yes, you have. You know, one of the things I like to talk about on this podcast that, you know, is just like fame and the addiction of fame and like the misperceptions of this business, you know, and I don't mean to insult like the audience, but like, I think it's just a lot of people think, you know, that are not in the business that, you know, everyone's best friends with George Clooney and you're going to go over to Courtney Cox's house and then see J-Lo for dinner. You know, so your tweets earlier this year, like totally resonated with me, you know, where you just kind of, you know, were honest. I mean, that's what we do on social media, you know, just about the struggles of the business and that, you know, the type of day you were having. So talk to me about those tweets.
I mean, first of all, I definitely wasn't expecting the response it got. Like, there are many more important things to pick up on a newswire. And also I think that people, there was some strange misinterpretation of the tweets because let's blow everything up. And I think some people thought I was saying I was going to kill myself or something, because there was like, and like, Jesus fucking Christ. So I learned that, don't bring those things to Twitter, though I'm now kind of in that weird space because I've had a number of people reach out to me and say, oh my God, I'm so thankful that you shared this and you said this. You know, it is a business, and the business has really, really changed since when I started, you know, just as everything, nothing ever stays the same. And I feel that the art of being an actor has started to get lost a bit. And companies are like, let's get this TikTok star because they have 52 million followers, as opposed to, you know, somebody that's been doing it for a long time. And they may have some natural ability and they also may not. And that in part was my frustration in the space of, I love what I do. I love being an actor. And I think that there is something incredibly sacred about it. You know, we are the ones that are willing to expose ourselves spiritually and psychologically, and bear our scars and bear our exposed and bleeding nerves, so that you, the audience, are able to go under some kind of alchemy and transformational process. People go to the movies to see themselves. People go to theater to see themselves. They don't go to see movie stars. That's not why they go. And people might go again and again to see a certain actor or a certain director, or hell, even a certain writer. But and that is not because they are necessarily a movie star, but because they have elicited a trust with the audience time and time again through their performances, that the audience knows on a subconscious level that, oh, I'm about to have an experience. Oh, I'm going to allow myself to feel safe enough to feel unsafe in a theater for 2 hours and be transported and unexpectedly changed by the time the lights come up. You know,
yeah.
and that for me is the meat and potatoes of what I do, you know, because what I get as an audience member is what I hope to give as an artist.
That makes a lot of sense to me too. Right. And I do think people misconstrued the tweets. I mean, I related to the
Do you remember exactly what I said? Because I don't even remember.
Well, I remember it because I wrote it down knowing we were going to speak.
Okay.
You said, you said a bunch of things, and some of this is a slight paraphrasing, but just, you were struggling just to survive, in relationship and trying to make it in Hollywood. You feel at a loss, because you've done the work, you've taken the disappointments, you've taken the rejections.
Yes.
You completely understand that rejection is often redirection.
Yes.
And you have continual faith in the universe, but today something broke. You've given your life to acting, and you're done struggling just to survive.
Well, I think that also is what happens. I'm not going to go into detail, but because I had said that I had a series of losses in the last month that were, and I had.
That you came close to some things.
No, I didn't come close.
Wow.
I'd actually gotten the thing, was packing to go. It was a life-changing opportunity. And then the studio came, and it wasn't any of the creatives. It wasn't the showrunner. It wasn't the creator of the show. It was a business thing that had nothing to do. So it was a whole fuck all. And this was something that I had been, that they had been coming to me back and forth for almost a year. So I was on the short list for 3 months, and then it went away, and then it came back, and then it went away, and then it came back. Then it went away, then it came back, and they said, it's yours. And my team, myself, my wife, it was life-changing. When I say life-changing, it was life-changing. And I have no problem rolling up my sleeves and doing the work and supplementing income. I do script notes for people. I'm not I'm just sitting on my throne waiting for my role because I'm an entitled little bitch and whatever. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I do what I gotta do. But this was something that I felt that I had rightfully earned, and was unceremoniously ripped out from under me in 24 hours.
Yeah, I mean, that's I imagine there are tears, there's a celebration, look, we're human beings. Your mind goes certain places when it's a life-changing thing.
But I'll tell you something that's interesting. Judy Garland was one of my absolute idols growing up, and not for The Wizard of Oz, though I do love that film. And one of the things that had stayed with me throughout my life was, I remember she had a conversation with her vocal coach or arranger when she was 16, and he was saying to her, what you've got is a gift. You've got a gift. She's like, yeah, but what if that gets taken away?